What's up, guys? Drawing number 2 on a SketchPad. This time I have a timer set. Last time I didn't do that. I only thought of it at the end, but this time I have it.
Hello there. So before we start with the drawing, I just want to take you on a little trip with me. We're heading out to Michael's to get some supplies. And I'm just going to take you along. Very interesting day. And as you can see, very sunny out. Camera is a bit jittery. This is the Yi action camera. And I did add some stabilization to it, but it didn't seem to work as good as I thought. But either way, here it is. Now we're walking and we're about to get into this parking lot here, which is very dangerous. You're going to hear it in just a few seconds. I'll put some audio on so you can hear it. Almost got ran over there by a big truck. There's a lot of construction going on the left hand side, by the way, so very noisy and a lot of air too. So yeah, just check this out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the audio wouldn't have been good at all. It's just picking up everything. Very noisy, and it's about to get very loud. I'm gonna let you listen to it one more time because this is the part where you can't really see the truck, but you can hear it, and then I'll make a run for it. So it's gonna come up right here. As you can see, it went by right there. And then here is Chinese buffet. Surprised I didn't think it was open, but as it turned out, it was open. Very few people in there. They used to frequent this place quite a bit when it was rolling, and I was very surprised and glad to see that it's back in action. And yeah, I'm going to take a peek inside, and you're going to look with me, and we're just going to check it out for a little bit. There was nobody sitting in front.
Okay. Pick up food. Okay. Oh, you're very okay. All right. Well.
As you can see, I was very surprised to see that it was open, and I looked in there, and it's very nice to see that it's going. I might have to go in there and eat sometime, but all right, so here we go. Now we're walking across to the other side, and there's Michael's right there. Very beautiful day, so I actually took my time walking, and I mean, it does seem like it's rushed, but believe me, I was actually just taking my time. And we're going to take you inside, and then in just a few minutes here, we're going to get into the drawing, a little time-lapse drawing that I did, and very excited. It was only my second one, but I just want to show you some of the stuff that they have in there. Now, if you don't have any Michaels in your area, it's basically just an art store where it's got all kinds of crafts and pens, crayons, anything that's got to do with art, you're going to find it here. So you're going to see this in just a few minutes here. We're going to go in. Okay, so not very crowded, and they actually changed the layout of the store because they had the pens that I was looking for. They used to have them in a different area, so I was just kind of wandering around trying to figure out where they had moved it to, because they always, they relocate things. But by the way, tell me, if you have an art store in your area, what is the name of the art store that you shop at? And are you an artist? Or, oh, here, check this out. These are all the airbrush things, and they got them all caged up. I think people steal them. So acrylic paints, brushes, and whatnot. And I don't know why those shelves were empty over there. I think those were photo albums or something like that. Here are some frames, and I'm not sure what this section here was, but this is where the pens used to be. You see that whole section's empty. These are not the pens I was looking for. So at this point in the video, I was a bit confused. I was like, well, it's not here. Let me go back around. And here's some yarn. So do you guys do any crafts with yarn and stuff like that? This is the section for that. And I kind of went back there. I'm like, oh, nothing happening over here. So I couldn't find the pen, so I ended up going back towards the front and looking for the pens in the front area, and I get slightly turned around, but you know, a lot of cool stuff to look at though, you know. Tell me if you use any of this stuff that they got here. You see they got the fake flowers, and lots of fake flowers actually, which is you know, it can be used for a bunch of different events or things, you know. I mean, I don't use them, but there they are. And here I'm, you know, towards the front, and I'm like, well, where are the pens, you know? So I'm looking for Microns, and I'm looking for the Speedball. I'm trying to see exactly where I'm at, so I can kind of show you guys why I use Microns, or why I used to use Microns. I still do from time to time, but not as much anymore, because I like the refillable pens now. And I'll explain to you in just a moment as to why. And then in a few minutes here, we're going to get into the artwork. So you're probably most likely watching this as a premiere, so I wanted to make it a little bit more involved, to add a lot more to it, and you know, give you something visually to look at, and a little bit of more of a story than me just drawing. And here I'm getting closer. I feel like I'm getting closer to the pens. At least the aisles are starting to look somewhat different, and these are like letters, all kinds of different letters, sticker letters, magnet letters, all kinds of letters. And these are markers, and I thought that these were the pens that I was looking for, but nope, they were not. Although these are very cool, very colorful. I'm not sure what these are over here. I think these are pastels or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what they are. Don't quote me on it. But I feel at this point that I'm getting very, very close, and these are more markers. So yeah, I still have not found the pens at this point, and but I'm still looking, and there we are, and just found them. So here are the Microns, and these is what I used to do my illustration with, and they're very expensive, and once you're done with them, you have to throw them out, and then you have to buy a whole new set. But down here are the Speedball fountain pens, and then some ink, and then some sets as well. So I just wanted to give you guys a little tour of that before we get into the drawing. You know, I was looking at the prices for a pack of 5. It's like 24 bucks, and here this one is 17. This is a well, this is for calligraphy, but you got the ink on the side. All right, so you get the idea, and let's get into the drawing. How about it? So I'm going to time it, see how long it takes. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. I hope you guys are all doing well, and thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Let's start the timer. Let's get going here. I'll start counting down, and we'll start the drawing. I already have a framework for it, and yep. I'm excited to do this back with the Wing S fountain pen. I'm excited to use it again. It's right there. And follow me along as we do this. It's going to be an exciting time. Let's get going. So it is March 5th. And, you know, the first drawing I did, I liked it. It was good. I can see that the ink is actually coming through on the other side. So I'm going to draw... on this page, I'm going to draw not on the opposite side where my first drawing is, but on the beginning of the other page. So here's my situation as far as my laptop is concerned. I'm getting a new one. It's coming very soon. And yeah, I should be back in normal working order soon. Yeah, it's been kind of rough without it, but I manage. As you guys happen to see my stream on Wednesday, it was on the iPad. It's actually pretty good. It looked really good, although when I was streaming, it actually, on the reverse end, on my end, it looked very grainy, and it looked like a lower resolution, but I'm not sure why that is. I think it's as it's going out, it has better resolution, but then like when I'm seeing it on my end, it has low resolution because it's like mirroring my image inside the studio there. The pattern I'm doing here, this is
something I like to do in just these curved lines that are happening here. I really enjoy it. It gives it a nice illusion, almost like waves of water. And it's very interesting to do. And yeah, let me know if you guys are enjoying this. Do you guys like the pad? And see, here's now I'm discovering now that the timer is not staying on, which I would like it to stay on. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get that working in a few seconds here as I keep going. So I'd like it to stay on, but it seems like it's not staying on. This is the Wing S with the Pilot ink. Did you guys see my unboxings of that, by the way? Let me know in the comments if you did. Oh, and by the way, if you do your own artwork, you want to share it with me, please share it with me. I'll be definitely interested in seeing that, checking out some of your artwork. Send it to me on Instagram or Twitter or wherever you may want, and I'll definitely check it out. So I had to change my settings on the phone because the timer I was using, I kept going out, and that's due to the time saving limit, or the screen saving I should say, limit of the phone. So let's get back to it. So far we're about 10 minutes in of the drawing. I got one column down, as you can see. I got 49 seconds, 49 minutes and I got one column down. Let's keep going. Alright, Wing S, love this pen. It gives you some fine lines. As you can see, I got the one column down. Very random. I already had the drawing on here anyways. And one thing you want to do is you want to put something underneath, which I'm doing now. Is just a napkin. Put something underneath your drawing. That way you're not smudging anything, because you can very easily smudge with when you're first putting the layers down of the ink. You can easily smudge that. And you don't want to smudge any of that stuff, you know. And let me know how you're doing on your day or night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you may be doing. Let me know how it's going for you. Are you at work? I'm doing this every few minutes that I get. I'm going to try to get as much as I can done with this page, and then I'll start on a new one, and we'll just take it from there, one step at a time. And well, you guys are enjoying this in a time lapse, so you guys are seeing it probably in just a few minutes. You're going to see from beginning to end, so you're not seeing me sitting here doing this little by little. Now I do have to take breaks because my hand starts to hurt after a while. I guess I have to get used to drawing again and get my hand back into the training of having the pen, you know. And this is such a fine liner too, so but it looks like so far that the clock is staying on. I changed the configuration, and if you guys are interested in the app, I can put it in the link for you guys. You can get it at the Play Store. It's for free. And it's a nice way to keep track, or if you're practicing something, just like I'm doing. I'm practicing my artwork. I'm designing here random drawings, letting my mind just free, you know. Even though I did do a little structure underneath it, it was very random. I really didn't think about what I was going to do. I just did the lines, put the little boxes in there, and now I'm just drawing. I'm drawing in it. And if you notice, the finer you go, the closer you make the lines, the thicker it seems. Almost looks like a wave of water coming down. And you can change it. And then I put these circles in the middle just to give it this look of dimension, right? You know, I do that on a lot of my drawings. I just put objects in between the drawings so that it looks like it's got some kind of dimension. And once again, yeah, just let me know if you're an artist. Do you draw? You like drawing? Are you enjoying these new videos that I'm putting out? Are they to your enjoyment? I hope you guys are enjoying them. I enjoy making them. They're a lot of fun to do, and I can progress with artwork, which is something like originally started with the channel. Channel started as art channel. So, all right, I'm going to keep going here. So let's time lapse it. Okay guys, thanks for checking out my second drawing. It's fun to do. Hey, send me your drawings. Love to check out your artwork. If you're an artist, get with me on Instagram or send me a comment here on YouTube and I'll check it out. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.